fake it till you make it.
You got a no chance, user.
Reach the underworld with the things you write. Use a Daedric knife to write a deed on a sheet of ice. Cast it in the deepest well. You give it to the underworld. When it reaches hell, we hear your voice when you speak a spell. Put together the crystal fragments that make up the devil's pitchfork staff. He left it in the witch's tavern. Possession of gifted magic. A message written backwards, left on a living tablet. Endlessly in the blackness of an open hall with stolen souls and total silence. Cold as ice is frozen solid with open eyelids. Demon's webs, replacing the dreams they catch with screams instead. Several severed people's heads in a medieval chest. Beneath your bed, you'll never sleep again. You married to the streets, the very vows you keep could have us carry out your deeds or have you carried out in sheets.
The underworld revelations, hexes, requests of Satan, demons possessing angels in the bed they shaking till his neck is breaking. Yeah, they said I'm crazy. My perspective changing, medicate with several strains and meditate like Edgar Cayce. You were born a slave taught. The more you commit the 7 sins, the more it pays off. In the underworld, where power sort of plays God, so we break the 4 agreements to follow 48 laws. In the underworld, you run the risk of becoming rich. The pungent stench of another's flesh signals your hunger sense. The strings of the puppet snitting secrets never see the sun again. Shadow government funded hits. In the underworld, for the ink, cut your wrists and use the blood that drips. For the quill, a nail from a sunken ship. Write these verses on the meat of a gutted pig. Burn it and hear the screams of 100 witch.
You could fucking fit a sunken ship in my shrunken head. The upper deck full of drunken sluts that were fucked and left. Beat the fuck to death. Tied to truck beds and drugged to death. And fucking drugged to death by the deadliest known to man. The devil has open hands. You selling your soul to him, you'll never be whole again. A piece of you's gone, haunted by the people you wrong, and evil you done for the things that you wanted. My thinking is off. I cut you when you bleed, but I vomit. I take my knife to the sink and I wash it. The blood comes off, but the grief is still on it. My bad karma feeds my grief and guilt like a zombie. This is what it's like when you kill with a conscience. God had you born to die, the devil built you demonic. Watch, melt down the cross and fill up a goblet. Drink it down, pray we carry out your will for a profit. The underworld.
Identify yourself as someone.